Or have a phenomenal day. If not, do understand and get your day night is going to get better once your perception gets better. Your day and night is going to get better once your perception gets better. So knowing where you are is not a bad thing. But what could prevent you from going or getting to where you desire to be is you being in denial. So I just got an email pertaining to my oldest daughter. Okay, she's in the 11th grade. And this supposedly she been telling me is this her last year for school, right? And so I received the email stating basically that her about her grades. One of the things that I constantly remind my children is you want to take accountability for whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. If you do the same exact thing, you're going to get the same. But if you're saying that, say for instance, if you say, well, I show up to my job every day on time. Okay. And you clearly see that maybe the supervisor, the manager, they are all pretty much on the same exact page and saying that you show up late, right? And not only are, because some people would say, well, they all work together. So, of course they're going to say that I show up late. But if you hear the same exact thing enough of times, it is for you to start looking at yourself and start understanding, well, maybe there's some truth in this. Okay. Our lives change because we change. There's not a such thing in this here universe where as though you're going to get different because you cried or because, you said how you grew up, it was unfair. None of that matters. And so if I could highly, highly recommend anything, it would be take accountability and responsibility of your life. And knowing where you are is such a phenomenal thing because when you know where you are, say for instance, if I say, you know, um, I'm gonna be monetized, just a matter of time in March, right? Now suppose if I don't know where I am right now, okay? One, it'd be like, what am I working towards? Like I don't even know where to start. It's almost as if, say for instance, another example is a captain on a ship, okay? And his destination is to Barbados. Okay. If you don't know where you currently are, how the hell are you going to get to damn Barbados? You don't know where you are. Okay. You could be in Barbados now. Okay. For all you know. But if you don't know, how are you going to get to your destination? Hey, Stitch, peace to you, peace to you. So in my life, I will only hang around people who know that they the creator of their reality and people who understand that whatever it is that they desire, they can in fact have. And people who take goddamn accountability. Because to me, it's like nothing is more, I don't want to say frustrating, right? And I guess it all depends on awareness too. Um, but when somebody keep blaming a outside existence for something, like yesterday, I had did a video about time, right, and how you can't manage time, and someone said time isn't real on my TikTok. And I know time is an illusion because if time was so real, we wouldn't have so many clocks. But then a person proceeded on to say that time was stolen from us. Stolen from who? See, I don't operate like that. I don't operate and say, well, these people did this to me. these people did that to me. Because as long as you keep on saying it, guess what? Those people, they have control over your life. As long as you keep saying, oh, well, this person made me do that. Guess what? That person have control over your life. As long as you say the government don't want me to win, people don't want me to win and all these different things, they don't want you to win. It's all according to your perception. If you believe that they don't want you to win and that someone outside your existence can stop you, then that's what's going to be, because that's what your belief system is. So understand that you have the power to control and to change your life. But as long as you are saying, oh, it's because of, I remember my oldest daughter, and I love my oldest daughter. I love my children to the life of me. But I remember my oldest daughter, she was going to day school, right? And then from day school, because she was cutting a lot, meaning she was skipping school. So then they put her in. The principal had said, you know what? It was like in October of last year. Since it's in October only, and my daughter had so many cuts, so many days where as though she was skipping school. The principal said, all right, you know what? We could put her in night school. And so they put her in night school. And my whole thing was, well, if my daughter isn't doing what she need to do in day school, why would she do it in night school, right? But that's what I said. And so later on, I gave the benefit of the doubt. I said, you know what, the kids that she was hanging around once upon a time, she's not going to hang around them no more because, she's going to night school. And so night school, it was the same exact thing. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because your life do not change until you change. It's not going to change. Sometimes we feel like something is going to save us. Nothing is going to save you because, in fact, you don't need saving. You have all the power, all the ability, all the strength, everything already stored within you. You have the capability of getting something different. You do. And so you could change your clothes, and I give this analysis a lot. You can change your clothes all you want. But honey, if you ain't washing that ass, okay, you still shall smell the same. Okay? It's not about what you put on. And I used to think that for so long. I used to think, if I cover up, once upon a time, I didn't think I was good enough. Once upon a time, I didn't think that I was deserving. Once upon a time, I didn't think that I was worthy. Once upon a time. Until I started getting people out of my life that I felt like, I had to pretty much please. Okay, that was one. And then two, I will only hang around people who know how beautiful, how worthy they are, and how deserving they are, and how special they are. So if it's not, and I did a video, is uploading now, talking about how to deal with anxiety, right? Because the truth of the matter is, everything that shows up, hey Bree, peace to you, baby, peace to you, peace to you. Everything that shows up in our lives is just a manifestation of how we see and view ourselves. That's it. That is it. And if you don't know where you are, again, you do not know where you're going. See, if I didn't know that I was experiencing anxiety, if I didn't know that I was experiencing depression, right? Awareness is key. Whatever you are aware of, you can change. If I didn't know those things, honey, I wouldn't never been, seeking like, oh my goodness, how could I fix this? How could I do something different? right? And from there, it led me to meditation. And from meditation, it felt like, the answer is within. Instead of me seeking outside my existence, I started seeking within. So awareness, it's not a bad thing, when you messing up, or I would say effing up, but it's not a bad thing. It's just a reflection of the way you was thinking at that particular time. So you have to understand and get that you cannot get to a certain destination if you don't know where you currently are. And I always quote Zig Ziglar because every time I think about this, it puts me in the mind of what Zig said. He said, how could you hit a target that you cannot see? And that's in life general. You can't hit a target that you cannot see. Thanks, Bree. And this is another thing to the parents that's out there, okay? Because all of us, we want the best for our children. All of us. Because we want the best for us. For ourselves. You are doing the best that you know how to do. And whatever decisions and choices that your children tend to make, that's how they are going to learn. You can try to stop them, try to prevent them, but in hindsight, they need to go through certain things in order for them to grow. I remember my oldest daughter, I would keep telling her, why you ain't going to class? Right? Because I would get the notifications that, she missed another day. And I would keep saying, why you ain't going to class? And she'd say, I'm going. Or I'm going to go. Right? And then she wouldn't go again. And so one of the things I say is, I have my high school diploma, right? And granted, I say, everything is really about how you perceive yourself to be. Self-esteem and your self-image, it plays a huge role in why we tend to get the things that we tend to get. And I keep talking about psycho-cybernetics, okay? Your self-image, the way you view yourself, that's what's attracting you to the people you attracted to. The people that you feel as though that you got to do the most in front of. The people that you feel as though you have to impress. That's why you are attracting them. Because of your self-image. When you start changing your self-image, everything else is going to change. But you do not get something different because you cried, begged, prayed, without you doing anything different. You will not get anything different. And so with that being said, I love you guys and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.